Thanks, Richard. Good morning. Two young children are fighting for their lives after their home was set on fire in a suspected petrol bomb attack in Birmingham. The brother and sister, aged 5 and 4, were pulled unconscious from their bedroom in Washwood Heath. They're being treated for severe burns at Birmingham Children's Hospital. The government is today honouring its election promise to guarantee a nursery place for every 4-year-old. From September, 650,000 places will be offered in every local education authority in England, except for one. It replaces the nursery voucher scheme introduced by the Tories. President Boris Yeltsin has warned Russia's state parliament that its face is being dissolved if it rejects his choice for the next prime minister. Sergei Kirienko is considered by many in the opposition-led Duma to be too young and too inexperienced to do the job. And that's it for now. Join Julia Somerville and me for the lunchtime news at 12:30. Goodbye.
Good morning. The news now for the West. A school near Bristol is relying on sandbags to help keep the roof on one of its buildings. Shield Road Primary at Filton is being told concrete weights will have to stay in place until South Gloucestershire Council can afford to replace the roof on temporary classrooms put up 51 years ago.
It's well known that school children can make enough noise to raise the roof, but this primary has had to take drastic measures to literally stop its roof being whisked away by the elements. Originally designed for pilots by the Bristol Aircraft Company, it's ironic the building's aerodynamic qualities weren't realised until recently.
The original design has resulted that it's in very good condition in most respects, apart from this additional knowledge that is now available to us.
The roof could blow off.
Well, I was thinking in terms of the additional knowledge that it is at risk in high winds.
South Gloucestershire Council hope to win a special government grant and begin repairs in the autumn. If they can't get the money, the school will be second on its priority list. It means somewhere there's a school that's worse.
One of Bristol's best-known youth football referees, who's accused of sex offences against children, is due in court this morning to face a fresh charge. 59-year-old David Lawrence from Fish Ponds will face a new charge of indecency against a boy under 14 between 1976 and 77. He's already appeared before Bristol magistrates accused of 2 attempted rapes, 5 cases of indecent assault, 1 of imprisonment and 1 of threatening to kill. Marks & Spencer's is putting the final touches to its new store at Cribbs Causeway, ready for the shopping centre's opening next week, but the company insists business at its branch in Broadmead, which has just been refurbished, won't be hit by its sister branch out of town.
The new store at Filton cost more than £40 million and has created over 350 new jobs. Marks & Spencer's fresh look includes its first deli counter and its first restaurant in the south, and investment in more home furnishings reflecting its confidence in the market.
I think the potential for the whole of the southwest is tremendous. I mean, the actual investment we're doing in Barstow itself, the fact that we've done an investment in Bristol, the fact that we've opened up here as a company, means that, we take this area very seriously.
More than £500,000 has just been spent refurbishing the Broadmead store, where business may suffer because of its new rival at Filton. Tony Arnese, HTV News, Cribbs Causeway.
Gloucestershire solicitor Tim Robinson and 10 of his former staff are due back in court today, charged with plotting a multi-million-pound legal aid fraud. Mr Robinson denies dishonestly submitting false claims for payment to the Legal Aid Board. The charges follow raids by serious fraud squad officers on Mr Robinson's offices and home. Magistrates in Dursley are expected to decide if the case should go to the Crown Court for trial. Plans for a Rose Garden memorial to Diana, Princess of Wales, in a Gloucestershire town has led to disagreement among residents. Despite the controversy in Tetbury, councillors are going ahead with a scheme to plant 36 Princess of Wales roses on the green in memory of their former neighbour. Residents living on the green say they were never consulted, but the town's mayor, Brian Kimber, says it's a public area and consultation in this case was not applicable. Planting is due to start in November. Plans to close Matra Marconi at Filton near Bristol in 1999 and relocate to Stevenage or Portsmouth have been attacked in a new report. The study, commissioned by trades unions and local councils, says the closure will harm the local economy. A look now at the weather for the region. A mostly dry afternoon with some sunshine, though hills and coast will stay dull. High temperature 16 Celsius, 61 Fahrenheit. Tonight mostly dry with a chance of a spot of rain. Minimum temperature 10 degrees Celsius, 50 Fahrenheit. And just a reminder that Jill Impey's latest weather forecast follows the lunchtime news at 12:15. Do join me then if you can from all of the HTV News team. Enjoy the rest of your morning.